Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up Winchester. Today is October 22nd. I'm Casey Dennis.
I'm Blake Shaw.
And we want to thank you for watching. There's officially only 70 days remaining of 2013, so
Wow.
The numbers dropping quickly. We're very quickly heading into the holiday season.
That's right.
I know we have Halloween coming up soon, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, my favorite. So.
Yeah, Christmas is undoubtedly the best holiday, during the school year at least.
Well, another form of holidays, we have some big shot birthdays. We have Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future, who is 75. Also have Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park and Law and Order is 61. We also have comedian Carlos Mencia, who is 46. Director Spike Jonze, who is 44. Jesse Tyler Ferguson from Modern Family is 38, and then we also have Jonathan Lipnicki from Jerry Maguire, who is 23. So happy birthday to those big shots. But if October 22nd is your birthday, then we're wishing you a happy birthday from the cast of Wake Up Winchester.
That's right. And did you have a good fall break, Casey?
I actually did have a good fall break. It went by very quickly. I didn't do much, but it was nice to have just a little break, just to kind of relax and not do really anything at all.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I was able to go to Graceland, see a little bit of Elvis,
Oh,
but
wow.
it was a very relaxing break. I mean, you didn't have to worry about school or homework
Usually
or
that's
studying.
what breaks are, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know sometimes some teachers will assign an assignment over a longer break.
I don't think I had any of those, but I also did go to a Predators game. I went to go see the Predators versus the LA Kings on last Thursday, but they sadly lost. But it was still a fun experience.
Yeah, and if you've never been to Graceland, I just want to go ahead and promote it because it is really, really good. We got the pass. It was like there's like 3 different passes. We got the middle one, and it was like we got to tour his house, we got to tour his airplane, his car museum, and then some other kind of stores that had more Elvis stuff. But it was enough Elvis for one day. So in a little bit more entertainment news, kind of completely off topic, topping the box office for the 3rd straight week, the space adventure Gravity continues to be the box office smash of the fall. The film earned $31 million over the weekend and has now made more than $170 million in 3 weeks. So Captain Phillips held 2nd place while Carrie debuted in 3rd.
Right. I know that a lot of people are going out to see Carrie. I think this last week was its first kind of just weekend at the big screen. But I'm actually really excited to see it. If those who don't know, Carrie is actually a remake of a Stephen King movie or a couple movies that he's done. So yeah, I really want to see that. But underneath that, we have Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs at $10.1 million. We also have Escape Plan at $9.8 million, coming in at number 5, and then we have Prisoners with $2 million at number 6. So a couple of those have been replayed. But 1 year ago this week, the number 1 movie was Paranormal Activity, which makes sense because it is around Halloween. 5 years ago, it was Max Payne, and then 10 years ago, it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
I remember watching some of those movies. Those movies were actually not too bad. Not too bad, but I'm looking at this, and I didn't see this when I first went over it, but NBC has dumped 2 shows, Welcome to the Family and Ironside. And I was watching some of Ironside. I saw kind of some of the newer season that I guess I won't be seeing any more of. But it's a remake from an older show, and it was really, really good. I actually liked it. I don't see why they would have
I guess the views were down. Maybe we were watching it alone.
Maybe I was, but it was really good.
Well, maybe they'll remake it in like another 20 years or something like that.
Maybe. But for right now, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at this week's weather forecast.
And we'd like to mention that the weather is completely changed. I feel like before, when we were in school, it was at least somewhat warm. Now, as you can see, we're getting down into the 60s and the 50s. There's a slight % chance of rain on Tuesday and going into the weekend. But yeah, I know that I feel like we just skipped over fall and we're going completely from summer to winter really quickly. It drops like
between Tuesday and Wednesday. There's like that 10 degrees just
I know in the mornings I'm just completely freezing.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
I'm going to have to start my car soon to defrost it and all of that, which is always a joy.
I used to sleep with my fan on and my windows open because I like being a little cool, but I woke up a few mornings ago with my fan on and the windows open. I was like stuck to the bed. Like I wanted to get up to turn off my fan and close the windows, but I didn't want to get out and
Lately
get cold.
I've been making like cocoons when I'm sleeping. That's how cold it is. But back into movie news, in theaters this Friday we have The Counselor, which is rated R. It's a lawyer finds himself in in over his head when he gets involved with drug trafficking. This has Penelope Cruz, Cameron Diaz, and Brad Pitt. We also have Bad Grandpa, which is also rated R, and it's a journey across America with an 86-year-old grandpa and his grandson, 8-year-old grandson Billy. This has Johnny Knoxville and Jackson Nicole. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really funny.
I've seen previews for that, so that one will definitely be interesting.
That's right. So right now it's time for a commercial break. Stay tuned for more Wake Up Winchester right after this.
Young man, we received an anonymous tip about an underage drinking party.
It's paused. So, hey, Grubby. It's paused right now because we got that in the first segment.
Young man, we received an anonymous tip about an underage drinking party last night at this address. When teens drink on your property, you're responsible. Parents who host lose the most.
How you doing? My name's Steve. My family's lived in this neighborhood for years. Recently, things got so tight, we had to go to our local food bank for help. I lost a lot of sleep worrying about what the neighbors might think. That is until I saw them there, too. How'd I do, Steve?
A little stiff. You could have done a little better.
What? Come on. You know, I have an Academy Award.
Yeah, but not for playing me.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
So make sure you tune in for Sports Cafe on Wednesday and Thursday nights at 7 o'clock.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
A healthy tomorrow begins with a solid foundation at home. And there are simple ways to start your kids on a path to success. Eat dinner together. Add veggies to each meal. Save treats for special occasions. And be sure to get up and play an hour each day. Help your kids make all of their dreams come true. Be our guest to healthy living today at letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to Wake Up Winchester. As you can see, we definitely have a little bit of a change of set here, but we are joined with the Southern Tennessee Ladies Society. We have Sandy Leszewski and Cindy Rayburn, and they are here to talk to us about the holiday market. So, ladies, can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Well, Cindy, you want to tell about the times and
I will.
Of it? Okay.
Actually, this is our first holiday market, Christmas holiday, Christmas Thanksgiving bazaar, outside our organization. It's going to be held at the Franklin County Annex, which I guess is the old high school, on 839 Dinah Shore Boulevard. November 15th, it's from 9 till 7, and then on Saturday, November 16th, it will be from 9 till 3. We have a great event planned for everybody. I'll have Sandy tell you a little bit more about the vendors that will be available for us.
We have over 25 vendors. They're home crafted items and artisans, and then some representatives from some companies. We're doing really Thanksgiving and Christmas. We have holiday decor, we have Thanksgiving decor, wreaths. We have actually normal household decors. We have also a representative from Cincy Candles, so those make great Christmas gifts. And I think that you could come here and do all your holiday gift shopping. We also have someone who's going to do hand-painted gourds, which are always beautiful. And we have a vendor who uses glass, and he's going to do slump glass, and also he's going to make wind chimes. He makes wind chimes. And then we have jewelry galore. As you can tell, we have pieces on. And there's a red piece down there. And we also have all kinds of jewelry, whatever you like, is there. We have some polished stones with sterling silver around it. And also we have something kind of unique. I don't know if people have heard of like Origami Owl or Southern Hill Design. They make and there's also a locket company too, that you can come in and make, you take a charm and you put it on a necklace or something like that, and you design and tell a story. And one of the Southern design, they will let you make your own locket. So I think that would be great for children to come in to make for their moms or grandmothers, or even if you have a sister or something like that you want to make it for. Also, we have, of course, accessories. We have handbags, tote bags, clothing. We have the infinity scarves, upscale t-shirt scarves, baby items, applique shirts. And then we also have representatives for your holiday makeup, for those holiday parties you're going to. We have body wraps you can do. Plexi Slim is actually a drink that you can drink to lose weight, so some people probably look at that to lose those extra pounds.
Especially during the holidays.
During the holidays, we got to look good.
A lot of food, yeah.
So your body looks good now. We have a representative from Mary Kay who's going to do holiday makeup tips, and they have gifts. And then we can't leave the children out. We have next chapter barefoot books there. We have toys, felt books, and just other items for them.
Wow, so it's a really packed event.
It's a one-stop shop for your Christmas shop.
Well, I guess so. Yeah. So you mentioned that this is the first time you guys have ever done this. How did you guys come up with the idea for this?
Well, it's the first time we've actually opened up to the public. The Southern Tennessee Ladies have been established for 4 years now, and we've always had a Christmas market at our meeting in the country club, just for us. And it's been so overwhelmed that we've made over $5,000 just for one day in our organization. So we thought it'd be a great idea to open this up to the public, and we're still going to have our booth down there. And as you can see, we have some very crafty ladies in the organization that have made these. And so we're looking forward to it, and being our first year, we filled up on vendors real fast. We have some food vendors, we have some baked goods available, so you can munch as you're shopping, which is always nice. You don't have to leave, just keep on shopping, spend your money. But it'll be fun. So that's what we're looking forward to.
I think y'all are gonna get some really good feedback, because I'm seeing some of this stuff, and the stuff is really nice. I mean, like you said, it's kind of a one-stop holiday shop type thing, and I think that there's a lot of people like me that wait till the last minute. So they'll be able to get everything, and I think it's gonna go really, really well.
Well, we're hoping it will. And also it is indoor, which is a plus this time of the year. So that will be really nice. So you can come in and just stay warm and toasty.
And you mentioned that some of these things are actually handmade from some of the Southern Tennessee ladies. That's amazing, some of these things.
I went to pick these up from our past president yesterday, and you should see her arts and crafts room. It is filled with all kinds of goodies that are ready to be displayed at the market.
And I know that the Southern Tennessee Ladies Society does a scholarship. Does any of the money actually go to the scholarship?
This is all proceeds will go to the Scholarship Foundation, yes.
So
definitely.
For those who don't know about the scholarship, can you talk a little bit about that?
I will, yes. Let's see, probably December or January, I would start going to your guidance counselor. That's about the time that the applications will be available for the graduating seniors to apply. We've given away over $59,000 in the last 4 years of existence. We have 8 schools now because Lincoln County has added another school, so it's 8 schools in 5 counties.
Wow.
And it's usually 1 student from each school. And we're looking forward to giving away some more money in April. Yes, that's the time that we will award the scholarships.
And I know you guys work really hard all year to come up with these new events.
We do. Let's see, after our holiday market in November, we will have a wine tasting in January, and that's always popular. We're looking forward to hosting the 2nd annual golf tournament, probably around June. That went very well last time. Sandy's husband was in there, and we was up at Swanee, and it was a good day. So.
And I know you guys also had your table runners event. So how did that go?
Tablescapes went very well. We raised over $3,000.
Wow.
We had a preview night the Tuesday before our meeting, and then some of the proceeds on Wednesday went towards the Scholarship Foundation also. But I tell you, it just gets more and more unbelievable. Every year we had a Mad Hatter table. Alice in Wonderland probably went 8 feet tall, you know, but it was beautiful. Very, very nice.
And I'm assuming that this event is going to be just as grand with all of the nice things that you
Yes.
have. Was it a lot of work trying to get all these vendors to come in?
No, you know, there are certain websites that I have advertised on, and I think probably we were filled up in what, 3 weeks?
Wow.
We also have a waiting list if one of your vendors cannot do it at the
okay.
last minute. So we actually have a waiting list.
Yeah.
So it was very surprising that the local vendors are supporting this event.
And if this goes well, are you hoping to continue it next year as well?
Oh, certainly.
Yes.
Yes. Whatever works, you know.
And so if people would like to get in contact with you to be, you know, maybe a vendor for next year, you may not be dealing with that yet, but, you know, when the time comes, so that's a really great thing too, that you can open up I think it's nice that you're getting local vendors as well.
Oh, yes.
It just adds to the event.
So definitely encourage everybody to come out. As you can see, there's very beautiful things, the necklaces. Again, you mentioned a whole list of the stuff that there's going to be. There's going to be food as well. Sounds like a great event. If you could just go over the dates one more time. It's
November the 15th from 9 till 7, and then November the 16th from 9 till 3 at the Franklin County Annex over on 839 Dinah Shore Boulevard in Winchester.
That is so great. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'd like to encourage everybody to come out to support this great event.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
We'll be right back to Wake Up Winchester right after this.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to Wake Up Winchester. Again, we'd like to thank the Southern Tennessee Society ladies for coming down and talking to us about the holiday market. They always have a lot of great events. They just had their Tablescapes event that went really well, but they're also always working for new events, coming up with new ideas. And if you didn't know, it was mentioned in the interview a little bit, but all of the proceeds are going to a scholarship that they give out annually, and it is getting bigger and bigger each year, the amount of money. So definitely encourage everybody to come out to that. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of great things there. She had the whole list of all the stuff. There's going to be handbags, jewelry, stuff for kids. just all kinds of different things, home decor and food.
And food.
Which
is that caught me.
A personal favorite. So
yeah. So I think I'll probably be going Christmas shopping sometime around then, because I usually do wait till the last minute. Well, yeah, usually. So I was kind of reading through this stuff, and Michael Bay actually had an incident in Hong Kong that he kind of summarized on his website. And basically what happened was they were in Hong Kong kind of filming for Transformers 4, and they paid street vendors like that were in the film, that they were fair with it and everything. Everyone got the fair share. But there was one vendor, I guess, that wanted a little extra, and Michael Bay said no, and the guy he came back and tried to hit him with an air conditioning unit. And Michael Bay was able to move and push him away and everything, but it took, 7 guys to take this guy off of Michael Bay, because he wanted, let me see if I can find it real fast. Let's see. It just said involving an air conditioning unit and the wearing of Air Max sneakers. So the guy wanted a little bit more, kind of wanted to extort
I didn't even know that they
him,
were filming a
Transformers 4.
Transformers 4. That's too many.
Yeah, I think so
I don't think we need all that.
But
we actually we have a something that's completely unrelated to that, but it's a Chuck Denny's story, which we always like having on our show.
We do.
And it says, before planting row crops, it is helpful for a farmer to know what seed varieties have already been successful in the past. UT Institute of Agriculture teams with Tennessee farmers to test different crops to see what works best under certain conditions. Chuck Denny reports on how a crop is harvested and the information about where it's shared.
The view from the Duncan Bridge in Loudon includes an impressive look at Tennessee agriculture. Below, acres of tall, hardy corn. Producer Dave Richardson harvests this field. He's anxious to see the yield results from this summer, when there was more than enough rain, compared to years past when it hardly rained at all.
As you look at it, you're going to have those good years, you're going to have those bad years, and I guess the thing you like to glean from that information would be what really performed well when you do have ample rainfall, and what hybrids, compare it to the year where you didn't have rainfall.
The U.S. produces more than half the corn on the planet, and in Tennessee we grow about 1 million acres every year. This crop was planted in mid-April, and now these stalks are about twice my height. But in this field we're also growing research. Richardson teamed with the UT Institute of Agriculture in its agronomic variety testing program. 3 dozen hybrid seed varieties were grown here, and when the yield results are tabulated, the information can be passed on to more farmers.
With 36 different varieties there's going to be 36 different results, obviously. Last year there was about a 50 bushel per acre difference in the plots, and that was a dry year. A farmer doesn't want to just put in a good variety, he wants the best variety for his money.
This corn plot is one of 28 private farms statewide that are part of this program. The goal is to help farmers in the coming year when they must decide what seed varieties to plant.
So they can make their purchase decisions based on good scientific data and unbiased. We don't have a dog in the fight, so to speak. So they can look at our data and see how all the different ones rank, and we split them out by maturity groups.
The results here were impressive, with the field averaging better than 200 bushels per acre, which is really good. Now producers all over Tennessee can review the varieties that did well here and put them in the ground on their own farm. This is Chuck Denny reporting.
Welcome back to Wake Up Winchester. Again, we'd like to thank Chuck Denny for that report. You never noticed how much work actually goes into keeping, farming, I guess you could just say, but taking care of the crops and harvesting them and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of those machinery kind of around the fields. I don't know what else, machinery. Oh, well. I'm not going to act like I know the specific name. But also, because we were talking earlier about the holiday market with the Southern Tennessee Lady Society, I would also like to mention the Frozen Assets campaign that is going on with the new shelter campaign for the Animal Harbor, and that is where you can go online to their website, and there's a full menu of all these different, treats and snacks, and not actually just entrees of different things for the holiday season, and they come frozen, and then you can keep them in your refrigerator until the holiday season. That way you don't have to go out and cook if you're not one of those types of people. But definitely check out their menu at the very least, because they have some really great sounding things on there, some really yummy desserts, and a lot of different things for pretty much any taste.
That's right. And also don't forget to buy Lions Bowl tickets at the front office here at the high school from 7:45 until 3:15. The game is this Thursday at 8 p.m. at Tullahoma High School. It is Franklin County freshmen versus Shelbyville freshmen, and Franklin County freshman is undefeated 7-0.
Right. The freshman football team completed their regular season on Monday, and we are happy to say that they are undefeated, so that's really great. Also like to mention our kind of wacky holidays for today. Today is Caplocks Day, International Stuttering Awareness Day, but I stutter a lot on the show.
I stutter quite a bit too.
Please don't be aware of that. It's also Medical Assistance Recognition Day, and it's also Smart is Cool Day, which is every day.
Yeah.
And National Nut Day. So
National Nut Day.
Yep.
That works. So, Halloween's kind of coming up, and there's kind of some, I guess, weird Halloween traditions that go on around the world. There's a lot here. I'm not going to name all of them, but let's see. In Germany, people put away their knives because they don't want to risk hurting the returning spirits. Let's see. In Belgium, on this day, the black cat is considered to be bad luck, and the people avoid them very much. People light candles in memory of their dead relatives and friends. So, the black cat's kind of I think that goes around a lot of places. In Italy, cakes are made in shapes of beans, which are known as beans of the dead.
See, in a lot of other countries, they focus more on the dead part of things. Yeah. I guess remembering the dead, or because of the spirits and stuff like that. We're not really about that anymore. We've kind of commercialized the idea of Halloween. We're just going to dress up as Miley Cyrus and ask for candy. But I know that in Mexico, it's more like the Day of the Dead, that kind of thing.
That's right. And let me see. In Ireland, stuttering. Ireland, Halloween originated in Ireland. Costumes, actually I'm not sure about that, but anyway, costumes, bonfires, trick-or-treats, like the normal Halloween. A game, Snap Apple, is mostly played in every party. A traditional food is eaten, which is called barbrack. And then children also play different tricks on the neighbors, such as knock a dolly.
So I don't think we'll be doing any of that this Halloween, but I might sit at home, have a scary movie marathon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out if I want to actually dress up or not. But maybe I can convince Blake to put on some cute little bunny ears for a Halloween special. I'll work on that. Anyways, that's all the time we have for our show. I'm Casey Dennis.
I'm Blake Shaw.
And if you have any comments, questions, or would like to be a guest on our show, you can email us at wakeupwinchester@fcrebels.com. Thanks for watching.